Night 5.
Congratulations on making it this far.
Thanks.
You have exceeded expectations and proven yourself to be capable. I've decided that there is no point in the continued existence of these animatronics. They are beyond salvaging. It pains me to see them used for such a malicious purpose. And I'm sorry I had not decided to do this sooner. These characters, that once meant so much to me, are now nothing more than a wound that I've allowed to fester. Tomorrow morning, after your shift ends, I will personally come to the building and disassemble them. You are to leave the building at 6. You will return for a final shift tomorrow, and ensure there is no further activity from their remains. After that shift, you are not to return. This will be my final message to you. Thank you. End message.
What the? Be gone. It's only 3 and I've lost a ton of building power. That can't be good. Everything's out. don't need to hear it again. Oh, that can't be good. No one's here. Oh, there he is. Be gone. Oh, no one's here. Wait, what am I doing? God. Did he, ah! is hot in here. No one's here. here. Nothing. I think I finally saw the boy with balloons. He zoomed. Rhyming semi-intentional. Love that outro. 6 a.m. chat, that's great. Night 6. Fuck? Yep, they got dismantled. First try. And I didn't even know what to fucking do. Fazbear Entertainment Storage. Let's check out the extras. Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, BB, the Puppet, Spring Bonnie, Fredbear. Okay, jump scares. There's a lights on and lights off. I saw that one. Saw that one once. I think that one too. Dev notes. Toy Bonnie was the character that was first in line for a lot of things in this game's development. He was the first character model made, the first character programmed, and the first character jump scare made. When I started work on his model, I didn't have a remake of FFS in mind at all. I was just making the model for fun. However, once I finished it, the idea became enticing. He serves as the game's unofficial mascot. Most fan games that take place in the FNAF universe use Freddy, which makes sense considering that both Freddy, Fazbear's Pizza, and the FNAF series are named after him. But I felt like Toy Bonnie was more interesting design and more design than Toy Freddy. I also felt he worked better with the blue tones of the environment. Okay, the way the neck was done, she looks like an actual chicken. Toy Chica was the second model for the game, and was probably the one I had the most fun designing. One of the complaints I often see with the toy animatronics of FNAF 2 is that they simply aren't scary enough, especially compared to the other fantastic character designs that FNAF 2 had to offer. To rectify this, I tried to exaggerate the most selling aspects of each toy animatronic in Withering, and I think Toy Chica was the biggest success. In this regard, her crooked smile had unsettled many a playtester. During playtest, she was the character that got people killed more frequently because she would arrive in the office vent and stubbornly refuse to leave, sometimes for the entire night. To rectify this, her AI was adjusted to make this happen much less often, but I'll miss watching the playtesters panic as she kept straining more of their power. Toy Freddy was the third character model made for the game, and I presented the greatest design challenge for me. I'd like to use this note to thank Odium, mentioned to the game's credits as a creative assistant. He was big designing each character model, and was responsible for the red scribble sketches visible on a few pages. Originally, Toy Freddy left instantly when the flashlight shined on him, but playtesters felt this made it too easy to deal with, so his mechanic was changed. Toy Freddy's leaving animation was created by Hayes, who was mentioned in the credits for additional animation. He asked me if I could create an animation. He asked me if he could create an animation for the game, and did a fantastic job. I thanked him with a hidden Easter egg that could be accessed during any night. Right, Mangle. Mangle was the fourth character model created, being the final model of the main four. Surprisingly, the design process for her came the most naturally to me. How do you wither a character that is almost entirely exposed to skeleton? Simple. You don't take away, you give. Mangle's rig has 127 individual joints. She was an absolute blast to pose for the camera renders, and I had a challenge of every pose being done from scratch to keep each render feeling nice and mangly. Mangle is my favorite character from FNAF 2. Same. And I want to make sure she had a unique, memorable mechanic for the game. The sacrificing of extra endo parts to jam fans was an idea I was really happy with, and was kept in for the playtest until they tried the game for themselves. Their panic hearing the first fan go down told me everything I needed to know. In all honesty, I didn't care much about BB when I first started development. He was an addition, however, I did never get out of him to the game in the slightest amount. Almost without fail, the first hello would cause playtesters to swear at me, and that alone made his addition to the game worth it. An early addition, but one that made all too much sense, the puppet was the last character programmed to the main night gameplay. Though its model was originally planned to be tattered and torn, I felt like it was a bit excessive and ended up taking a less is more approach to strategy design, and going with a simple cracked mask. The puppet went under more AI changes in testing than any other character. I'll admit, initially the puppet was a bit of a pushover and could only appear in the K 5 and 7. I went away instantly when looked at. Following tester feedback, this was changed twice. First, the puppet changed to appear on all ground level cameras, and then it changed again to take a few seconds to leave. Feedback towards these changes was overwhelmingly positive. Spring Bonnie was created years after the other character models, only being made once the game resumed development after extended hiatus. Unlike the other characters, which were textured in Blender texture paint, Spring Bonnie's textures were made using Substance Painter, and later be used for Fazbear. Spring Bonnie's mask is slightly distorted to give him some crooked smile from certain angles. Designing him was a challenge, as I had to make sure players don't mistake him for Springtrap. I also recognized that the suit that became Springtrap had his game Springtrap. His disjointed arm, a feature Springtrap doesn't have, was also part of my solution to this issue. Fazbear was the final character model created for the game. Though I initially planned for Fazbear to be much more withered, I ended up keeping him mostly whole. Removing detective limbs made him feel weak, too weak to be a threat. The intimidation that many players felt when they first saw Nightmare Fazbear of FNAF 4 is something I want to replicate. Originally, Fazbear would sneak to the office from Camp 7 and force to pull down the camera's monitor while it was up. This functioned similar to how the withered animatronics from FNAF 2, where the player only had a short amount of time to put the mask on. However, this is both jarring and didn't mesh well with the existing gameplay, so the mechanics change. The development of this game has been quite a journey, almost 3 years from start to finish. While much of that time was not active development, it still feels nice to get this skeleton out of my closet. Hopefully it was worth the wait. I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing FNAF-wise now that the game is done. This game was the culmination of all my inspirations, talents, and passions I picked up over the years of being in the community. While I'm much less involved with the community now, this game has always turned to as my special thanks to FNAF as a whole. I'm not sure what the future holds, but regardless of what I do next, I hope you guys will be with me for it. Thank you for playing, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more. Bye, Pilot out!